And I will tell you the joy about being in Austin, and a lot of people would ask me, what's it like working with the other senators, and, and we all get it. The senators, we get it. We understand that, when you're running an election, you're going to be very vocal about what you stand for. And,
Sure.
that's part of what running a race is about, right?
Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah.
Exactly. But when we get together on the floor of the Senate, we all get it. We all respect each other. We get, okay, Kirk Watson, who is the, former senator for the Austin area, and I got along beautifully, as we all did. Now, we had great political disagreements,
Sure.
right? But we understood the process and we respected it. And at the end of the day, I wouldn't go to Senator Watson and was like, no, he's not going to support this, and the same thing he would do with me. I remember one day asking him, hey, why didn't you ask me if I wanted to support that? And he looked at me with this very bland look, like, Connie, which just made me laugh,
I love that. That's
said,
awesome.
really, Connie? Yeah, exactly.
Really?
And that's really how it is in the Senate. I appreciate, I'm this way as an activist, was this way. You get very angry when, you want people to speak out about their frustrations with the left.
Sure.
And I certainly do on Twitter all day, every day. Right. But they also have to realize what a lot of people need to realize at the end of the day, you can't be that way once you're in an elected official in session. You've got to work with these people every day. And frankly, at the state level, at least for me, how it was during those two terms is there's so many issues at the state level that you come together and you work, on. There's a lot of division between more rural and urban elected officials than sometimes there is between Republicans and Democrats,
Oh,
because
that's interesting.
yeah, you're talking about things, like roads, for instance,
Sure.
basic things that the government should do, funding of things. So, rural people are going to want funding, roads differently than the urban,
Sure.
So, when you start talking about just really meat and potatoes of what the government is supposed to do, you see a lot more differences in those areas than there are, sometimes with the difference of political parties. Not always.